So today we've come to mushroom farm. Just past Kantharalak in Sisaket, and it's in the middle of nowhere. As you can see, the spores. So they put the spores, the mushroom spores, in the soil. I think it's in liquid form. So then when you buy the trees and you plant the trees, as the trees grow, and the spores get released and they grow around the trees. Quite genius, really. And he's got a lovely little setup here. See, you just got on a dirt track. Good job we got say the 4x4. This lovely area. Oh, it's another warm one today as well. But he's got a lovely little setup here. See, there's cassava growing over there. Oh, in fact, they're actually ploughing it now. So what they do, they plough it up like that. Instead of you just hand picking it, they plough it up like that, and you just pick it up then. And then they cut it to what, the root off. They keep the root, the sticks, and they dry them out and they're ready to plant again. So they keep producing with cassava. So yeah, I was just saying now, that's where they add the spores of the mushroom spores to the trees. Is it a specific tree that they put it on?
Yeah, the koyang.
Is there no English word, is there, for it? So they put the spores then amongst the tree, is it? Yeah. He's got a really nice setup here. This is the we are loading the truck of mushrooms. You happy now? Happy now?
Yes, happy now.
Happy she got the mushrooms.
Yeah. He has a mushroom and he got tour this way first. มาหอดราคามาหอดอันสวนปลาของคุณแล้ว Gonna take us to see mushroom.
Tell him he's got a lovely setup here. Very good, nice setup.
คนบอกว่าเจ้าชวนได้ดีเนาะคนว่า
Nice and quiet, peaceful.
เงียบดีคนว่า
Oh, look, papaya.
He like quiet.
Yes, yeah, me too.
คนจะมักมันอยู่ที่นี่
Look, he's got a lovely, like a little seating area.
ปลู
Look.
กบ้านนี่น่าที่กันละ
Wow, look at them. Look at that hanging there, don't have it on the edge. Yeah. You got them dried, haven't you, on the side? Oh, these are pretty.
There's a big one.
These are pretty.
There's a vegetable, stinky, like a stinky bean.
It's lovely, pretty though, isn't it? Lovely foliage.
He make like a wall.
Wow.
Spore.
Okay. So he breeds all the spores himself, does he?
Yes. He's gonna build the place in the middle there, so people can come to visit.
Nice, yeah. Yes. Oh, it's just lovely and peaceful over here. Wow, look at all the trees he's got. Look, hammock and thing.
This is where the mushroom grow. He picked some already, he said.
See, so there's his sign advertising, and these are all the different sorts of mushrooms you can pick.
More mushroom in June and July.
Ah, yeah, more wetter. Yeah, yeah. Look up.
สวัสดีค่ะ อันนี้จะปีเลยนะเสือต้นนี้มันจะปีน
ต้นนี้ต้น
ต้นบอมแมนที่คนใส่จ้ะต้นการ
ต้นกล้าตั้งแต่ปี
So these all these trees here now are rubber trees.
น่าจะประมาณ
You see all the cups on the side of them. That's they score the tree and then they catch the rubber weeps out of them then, and that's how they get rubber. See, like this. See, they do a groove in the tree, look, and then the rubber then. See, wow, there's rubber. That's what rubber looks like. And then they patch that up then, and then they do a new cut. So you can see, look, over there where it's been cut over the years, look. And all of them then produce rubber, which they sell then to make rubber tyres or anything made of rubber. But that's where it comes from.
ปกติมันจะเกิดเต็มเลยเพราะว่าหมองนี้มันลุม
Oh, so they grow. There we go. So that's how they grow then. Look under the
เกิ
leaves.
ดเต็มเพราะว่าระบบรากเขาจะขึ้นมาได้
normally full ไปเยอะ
Wow.
เต็มฟุตเลยครับแถวนี้ครับแล้วก็รอบเต็มปานอ่ะ
full on his land you know นี่ค่ะพี่น้องเห็นแหละของจริงด้วยนี่บ่ได้ตัวได้นี่นี่ของจริงอีหลีขึ้นอีหลี
ขึ้นครับขึ้นให้เห็นแบบนี้เลย
Yeah.
ใช่
ครับ
These are pretty one that end one.
yeah
Like domes.
นี่ค่ะพี่น้องมาเห็นของจริงโต
The big ants were there. Let's say it starts off like I say, like a white puff, like they do in the UK, that with the burst,
yeah
and then the mushroom comes out of it.
บางทันเนี่ยที่ผมเก็บไปเห็ดเสียนออกแค่นี้ครับหลากยาวหมดเลยเต็มแป้งพอกาเลย
โอ้
Frightening.
เอา
See, so they'll grow in like the
grow
sandy
all the way
conditions, so
through.
all around the trees
Yeah.
and wow.
he said when they have the big one only three mushroom is about 1 kilo how big it is
Wow.
he said just a baby
Oh, so they grow a lot bigger, do they?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
นี่มันเกิดน้อยครับปีที่แล้วเนี่ยเฉพาะสีต้นนี้มานี่28กิโล
last year he said only 4 tree
ถ้าขายกิโลละ300ก็เงิน
kilo
7,000 กว่าบาทนะ
Have you got to keep putting the spores down then around them, or just the once?
บ้าขอบคุณคำถามว่าต้องใส่เติมเชื้อทุกปีบ่คะหรือว่า
ปลูกแล้วปีนี้ปีหน้าฝนปีหน้าซ้ำเชื้อเห็ดอีก1 ปี
อ๋อ
ครับแล้วก็ปล่อยเลย
only one more
เกิดแล้ว
time 1 year and then next year you put one more
So,
time
so
and
you
then
just have like a bottle, is it? Then just directly around the tree or
go
around?
into the root
ครับ
พ่อขาดอยู่
พ่อ
ขาด13 ต้นถ้าผู้เฒ่าไปหาหมอในหลวงเขาว่า
yeah he said just a second time and then you leave it then it will come
So they keep reproducing themselves,
ถ้า
then, do they?
เหตุเกิดแล้วทีนี้มันก็ไม่ได้ลงเชื้อแล้ว ก็อยู่ตลอดกาล
forever เลย
ครับแบบนี้เลยตลอดกาล
Ah. So they keep reproducing then
Kalang.
themselves.
เหมือนมากบ่ทันขึ้นในหมู่ก่อน
แม่น
So this
โชคดีด้วยนี่มา
so this
ได้เห็น
tree
จะมา
here
โชคดีข่อยมาเอามื้อนั้น
This
บ่ทัน
tree here
จะมาขึ้นอยู่หัน
ครับ
is a giant version.
เมื่อขั้นใดเพราะว่าเอาดินมาใส่ไว้
This is the big version of these.
ขึ้นมาอีก
See, so these trees are baby ones of these.
ตัวเป็นขวดป่ะครับ
These big ones. So these will grow.
ยังเปิดขั้นใดครับ
These will grow up to that sort of size.
สุดๆนั่นเอาไว้ลงเชื้อของเกี่ยวของก่อนประมาณสิ้นเดือนได้
So what he was saying is, like, say you the spore is already in the soil and things of the tree,
ลงให้ก็ได้
and the tree I don't know whether the tree absorbs it or what, but as
เป็นจุดหนึ่งเลย
after you plant the tree,
แล้วก็จุดหนึ่ง
after 1 year you put another liquid bottle of spores around it, and they just keep reproducing themselves then,
ครับแล้วก็
like this.
เวลามันขายก็บ่เป็นหยัง
ไม่เป็นไรครับ
แต่
ยิ่
ว่าง
ดี
เป็นจุด
ครับถ้าร้านไม่ขาดก็คือเชื้อรามันจะ
See, so you put a bit of foliage around the bottom. So you put the foliage around the bottom to protect them. That's advisory, is it? So
ในต้นก็ครับ
once you plant the trees, you put all dead leaves around it to protect the soil.
เพื่อยันตัวมันตายมี
เอาต้นราคาซ้ำเก่าป่ะ
ขั้นตอนถ้าหัวมันสิว่าท่านหมู่ได้
Oh, so the leaves, when the leaves die off and things like that, they foil and they
ว่าท่านปีเลย
so this is probably why they plant them around these trees, because they produce a natural foliage for it around the tree to protect the mushrooms and the spores. But these mushrooms as well to buy, they're very expensive.
yes
hence why
ดอกสอง
she wants to buy some
Yeah.
because they much cheaper to produce your own.
Yeah. And you can sell them in the
ทำไม
village
หร
if
อก
you
บ่
want.
ประมาณเชียพันกว่าบาทรุนผมก็มันบ่ใครพัน
ประมาณ50 เมตร 60 เมตร
Yeah, if you keep it up about 100 years, it will grow up about 50 to 60 meters.
I'm too old for that.
You're not gonna see it. ตอนนี้ก็แข็งแรงดีงามค่ะ
So they'll be picking mushrooms way after our days.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, so these trees per year, they're about 7 years old, he said. So they're quite, they grow quite big, really. Yeah, they grow quite big. Fair play. So they're only about 7-year-old, these are. But he said they'll grow way past like 50 years old and they get very, very tall. But they produce a lot of shade as well, which is quite nice. I say I'm with them producing this own foliage, as you can see here. That's just natural foliage, and it makes a pretty much perfect condition for the mushrooms to grow. So that's obviously why the mushrooms grow under there in the wild. So all they're doing really is producing what it produces in the wild. The mushroom normally grows under these trees in the wild, so what they do then is they just inject the soil, I think, with the spores ready to grow around every tree you plant.
แต่ไม่เป็นไรเราปลูกแล้วให้เชื้อเห็ดมันลามระบบรากมันลามหาย
See, so they're all the young ones growing now. And this is the ones he's been seeing too. They've been pouring the liquid into these, the liquid formula.
Look, this is spore, see?
Oh, okay.
For the mushroom is produced, they have white spore like that, you can see.
Oh, so that's where the mushrooms come from?
Yes. It's come from the
Okay.
spore.
So do you know, so because you have got to put more spores in the 12 month, how would you go about getting that? Do you buy it, obviously you
Yeah.
get it from him.
Yeah.
Can you just order it or,
I can
450 บาทครับ
order it
or we
from
can
him.
just come down to get it?
Yeah, no,
if we
we
wanted
can
to.
order it
Oh,
and he
okay.
can post it to us.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. เท่าไหร่ก็คะ
So if you want to try growing these mushrooms and you want to get some plants after 12 months, you'll need another bottle of spores, which he'll either send to you or you can come down and buy it directly from him. And it's just in liquid form then. We'll have to find out then where to plant it. Do you plant it just right around the base or in a bigger circle around the tree?
No. We can just put the spore in.
Yes, where do you put it around the tree base?
Yeah, the tree bed.
How
where
far
you can-
away from the tree
From-
base?
From one.
Or is it just under the cover of the
Yes.
tree?
ห่างจากต้นจักเท่าไหร่ก็
50 เซน
about 50 centimeters.
Okay, yeah.
So you
yeah.
have to direct to the root.
Yes,
You
okay.
have to break the root a little bit and then you put it different spot.
So, I know it might sound a silly question, but probably if Falang are watching this, they
Yeah.
want to know, what is it about this tree that these mushrooms like?
เพิ่นมาเพิ่นอยากอธิบายให้เพื่อฝรั่งเขาสนใจเขาบอกว่าอยากรู้ว่าต้นไม้นี้เป็นหยังเฮ็ดมันถึงมาเกิดกับต้นไม้ตระกูลนี้
เพราะว่ามันมีมันเป็นยางครับยางตัวนี้มัน
It's like
สา
a
มารถ
liquid.
ทำ
So
น้ำมันได้
it feeds off the liquid from the tree, is it?
It's because this tree they have the liquid different than another tree.
ยางที่มันเป็นเชื้อเพลิงได้
Or the liquid that you can make like
เขาไป
a
ทำน้ำมัน
energy.
ไบโอดีเซลเติมรถ
So there's
ไถ
like
นา
a
ได้
sap that comes off the tree
Yeah,
that the
yeah.
mushrooms love to feed off.
Yes.
ถ้า
Okay.
ต่างประเทศมันจะเป็นไม้วงสนส่วนมากไม้สน
That's why you
Tí
know
mình
the
phải
in the UK and the European they have the big tree like a palm pointy pointy leaf in the jungle that we see the mushroom like the same sort of that tree.
Ah, okay. So it's a particular tree they feed off.
The liquid.
The tree gives off food for these mushrooms to thrive and grow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they have the 5 different type of the tree, not just this one.
But
It's
there's
the same family.
Yeah, yes. So it's all this sort of family of tree that
Yeah.
these mushrooms like. Ah, okay.
ต่างประเทศมันจะไม่
So there we go, guys. We've learned something today. I certainly learned something
เห็
today.
นเกิดเหมือนกัน
So this particular family of tree, these mushrooms, they give off a substance in the soil that these mushrooms
เพิ่ง
love.
เห็นแล้วงอกก็เกิด
This variety of mushrooms love and feed off.
ครับแล้วแคนาดาแคนาดา
Hence why, like I say, all you do, so what they're saying is if you've got these trees growing already, then you can just produce mushrooms by just adding the spores around the
มัน
soil.
น่าจะเอาเข้าไปปลูก
But we've bought the trees as well because we haven't got them on the land, so and they grow pretty quick. Like I say, these ones, but there now they're not even. I think they're about a 12-month
มี
old
ค
or
น
so.
จะให้ผมส่งไปต่างประเทศมันส่ง
And
ไม่
they
ได้
quite,
ส่งไม่ได้
as you can see, they grow quite nice.
ใช่ครับ
And as they get bigger, they do provide a lot of shade. So it's
การนำเข้าเนี่ยมันพูดหลาย
it's a bit of a winner, really.
เพราะคนใหม่สิเขาอยากมันสิติดเป็นเชื่อ
But very interesting. So what's this place called again, please?
เดี๋ยว
อำเภอ
พาไปดู
กันธนารักษ์เป็นบ่
อำเภอกันทารัก
It's Kantharalak, yeah.
เดี๋ยวพาไปดูถังเพาะเชื้อเห็ด
So it's not far.
Go see the spore
It's not far from Kantharalak town. But if you're ever in the area, come and have a look. It's quite impressive what they're doing here. But you don't just grow this. Like I say, I can see cassava over there being picked, being harvested. And I say he's got a really good nursery here. Look. But I say the best time to come, probably I would say, is June and July, because it's wetter then, and the more rain you get, obviously the more the mushrooms like it. Oh, it's fallen out of the
รัง
nest.
นี้เนี่ยครับเขาอยู่รังนี้เห็นแม่
Oh, look.
เพราะว่ามามันกับมาอยู่เลยเพราะว่าเรา
Mother threw
เรา
it
อยู่
out.
ด้วยกัน เราไม่ทำร้ายกัน เขาก็สบายใจเขาไว้ใจเรา
Is that the bird come here and live with him because they trust him. He look after all the
Oh, look at the
environment.
nests, look.
He fall off of this one.
เข้าไปได้ไหมน้องเอาไปหลบเข้าไปโอเค
There you go, it's back in the nest, safe.
นี่เป็นถังเพาะเชื้อเห็ด
So in these drums now, guys, this is where we got the.
เวลาเล่นขึ้นแล้ว
Oh, look
Now
at
they make
that.
it, leave it to spore like this. It's not ready yet. That's why I can't have it.
Ah, right.
ต้องมัดไว้โดนปานใดนี่
10 วันเพิ่งใช้ได้ นี่เพิ่งทำได้ 4 วัน
So these are old mushrooms then, is it?
Yes.
And
The
they
one in-
left to ferment, do
Yeah,
they?
yeah.
So how long do they ferment them for then?
10 days.
10 days.
He just make it for 4 days now.
Right,
So 10
okay.
days will be
ส่วนผสม
ready.
ก็มี
So what does he do? He just mixes
Dog
the
head, yeah.
mushroom with water?
แล้วก็ข้าวสุก
อ๋อ
ครับ
So these are the spores. So they got to soak for 10 days before you can use them, and then they bottle it then.
Yeah.
And that's when you can have the spores then.
Yeah.
So if somebody had these trees already growing, they could actually just buy the spores off him
Yeah.
and actually grow these trees.
Yeah, so not more than 5 years, my gonna be like from first year until 5 years. That's the maximum you can put the spore after you plant this tree.
Oh, okay. So if it's an old tree, you can't. There's no point
No.
putting these spores. They won't.
It won't.
Ah, so
gonna
there's.
be from the young tree,
Okay.
from 1 to 5 years.
Ah, so an old tree. Even if you tip spores around an old
No.
tree of the same sort of tree, it won't grow.
No.
Oh, so you've got to catch it when it's
Yeah.
young.
Or if you have the tree that only over 5 years, you can buy a baby one like this and plant next to it.
Yes,
That's what he
yeah.
advised people.
So what the tree actually absorbs some of the spores, does it?
Yeah. So the young one is absorbed better than the old one.
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, I didn't realize that. I just thought the soil, but the actual tree absorbs the spores.
Yeah. He explained before in
Yeah.
his picture. I watched that. That's why I remember.
Ah, okay. Very interesting.
ปัญญาของว่าถ้าเขาคนอื่นเขาปลูกต้นไว้แล้วใหญ่แล้วเอาไปใส่เลยบอกคอยเบิ่งคลิปเจ้าเนาะจะบอกว่าถ้า1 ปีถึง 5 ปีมันยังใส่ได้อยู่ถ้าเกิน 5 ปีเจ้าก็ซื้อต้นใหม่หน่อยไปปลูกเชื่อมกันแล้วก็ใส่
เพราะว่ามันจะลงยาก
ใช่ he said it's old is very difficult
Yeah,
it's gonna
yeah.
be from the young one
ดีที่สุดก็คือต้นกล้า
the best is this one the
When
best
they babies, because they
Yeah.
just suck it up through growth.
yeah
I get it now. Oh, very interesting. It's a lot to learn.
เรียนรู้เยอะมากมาอีสานเรียนรู้เยอะมาก
ขอบคุณครับ
ครับ